Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are currently at the Two-Paw Doggy Daycare and Dog Treat Bakery, where hopefully we'll be able to pick up some snacks for our adorable puppies before we head out on our adventure today to go gather up snow. Even though it is a nice and spring-like weather over here by the edge of the Village of Light, it is actually pouring snow outside where I live in Michigan. So I really want to go over to our winter woods and gather up lots and lots of snow so we can build igloos full of wintry treats for our friends. Oh, that's going to be so exciting. Not to mention, I've started to whip up a couple of really awesome ideas for special shops and exhibits that we could actually have over in our new winter woods area so that we can celebrate another extension of our zoo. So I'll tell you guys about those in just a second, but let me go ahead and eat this cookie treat for myself. Oh my gosh, that didn't fill me up as much as I thought. Let's see, do I have another cookie? Eros just gave me tons and tons of cookies. Oh my gosh, I have so many cookies. I have so many things in my backpack. Oh, we'll definitely have to clean that up at some point. All right, I'm gonna munch on cookies today, so that's gonna be really nice. We've got some treats for my puppies, and you know, when we were over here looking over all of our grown-up puppers, oh my gosh, Pine's children have just grown up. We've got Fern, we have Aspen, there's a little Ginger right over here. Look at her, she's a good mix of Pine and then her mom Devin. I think there's Lassie, who looks so much like their mother Devin. Rex, Copper, this is one of the rescued dogs that we actually found. We named her Lizzie. So actually Lizzie was taken in by Catherine over there. Grandma Kate, who is currently speaking with Erica, and they're working on training up Lizzie. It looks like Lizzie is currently hiding in the bushes though, so they're probably waiting for Lizzie to reappear before training continues. And then we've got a few more puppers hiding in different corners. Devin! What are you doing all the way back here? Come on, Devin. Come on, you can come this direction. You'll probably be happier like with all of your puppies this way. And in case you guys were wondering what this hole in the ground is, this is the enrichment that Ben gave the dogs. It's a sheep in the ground. So one day we'll probably remove said sheep in the ground, but I imagine that's just a realistic looking sheep toy and maybe not an actual sheep. So we'll just leave it there for now. Let's see, there's Copper. And then finally we have Zoe and Iris, two of my puppers, who are right over here standing next to the German Shepherd we rescued last time, which I still need to name. You guys came up with some really fun names for the German Shepherd, but I haven't picked one yet. So if you still have a name suggestion for this guy, go ahead and suggest it and we'll definitely see how that goes. But when I was looking around at all of the beautiful puppies, it hit me, I kind of want Iris and Zoe to come with us on our adventure because these two lovely ladies have been over here at the doggy daycare for so long. So it's time to bring them with us. I know, are you guys excited about that? I got a whole bunch of treats too. We have cheesy bacon bites, and then we've got the beef and liver, and we have some PB and carrot chews. So we've got plenty of food for all of our puppies. So I just need to get a stick to convince the girls that they can come with me. So let's see. Can I put away some more of the... I need to put away some of the things I'm carrying. Oh, I should have emptied my backpacks better before we started this. All right, we'll clear that out. I don't see any wood in my backpack though to give me a good stick. Here we go. All right, so we'll take these oak wood planks and I'm going to turn them into a set of sticks. And now we can go ahead and tell Iris to go from wandering to aggressive. Well, she's really kind of docile. Both Iris and Zoe are kind of docile. But being docile, they will now follow us around. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. That startled me. There was suddenly a doorbell ringing, Iris, and that was actually the delivery people at my real life home dropping off some beautiful glass Christmas ornaments. You guys may actually see those in some vlogs pretty soon too because they're so pretty. Okay, so we're gathering up our puppies. Iris, Zoe, we've got Tate right over here. Where did Pine go? There he is. Pine is over here. Pine, you know what? Let's actually leave Pine here, you guys, because he can stay here with his puppies and he can stay here with Devin. So let's let Pine and Devin kind of hang out together. All right, we'll put Pine here. Pine, you go ahead and sit down and let me go get your lovely Devin so that they can finally be together. After so long of being apart and running around on adventures, Iris is excited to snag some food before we head out. And there you go. Oh, wonderful. Pine and Devin are reunited with all of their puppies around them. Devin, no, get out of the ground, Devin. What are you doing? Devin, are you shy? I know it's been a while since you've seen Pine, but there's no reason for this. Okay, let's see. Is there like a dog wash area? Maybe she's a little shy. I fell in the hole. Maybe she is a little bit shy because it's been so long since she's seen Pine, but we can put down this dog bath really quickly. And then, oh, all the puppies just saw the dog bath. Tate, of course, Tate would be the first one to jump in. Here you go, Devin. We'll drop you in on the dog bath and scrub you down a little bit so you can be nice and clean. And now maybe... There. Now maybe she and Pine can have a good time. It kind of makes me want to have like a pasta or a spaghetti shop somewhere in the Village of Light where my dogs can go and have a romantic spaghetti dinner together, a la Lady and the Tramp. Oh, that would be adorable. But all right, so we're ready to go, you guys. And really quickly, I know a bunch of you guys are like, Seri, what about the guest? Oh my gosh, look at all the puppies bathing back there. That's so cute. What about the guest in the temperate forest area? And I'm totally excited about that because I realized I really want to go gather up the snow. So we're going to be doing that today. But every day I drag my feet and I don't have guest in the temperate forest area. I will add another guest slot. So by the time Saturday rolls around and we invite so many guests as NPCs into our zoo in the temperate forest area, we're going to have 3 times as many people as I thought we were in the beginning. So it's going to take me a long time, but it actually made me really excited because then the longer I take, the more people can be chosen from a random generator to come and be guests in our zoo. So that's going to be really, really, really fun. Oh, that's going to be so awesome to be surrounded by all of our friends and all of the people there looking and seeing what we have to offer in the temperate forest, except for the fact I don't even have a black bear yet. I think we'll have to celebrate all of the guests by getting a black bear, Tate, especially because it proved that I only had pandas in the stasis chamber. But all right, we've got our puppies, so let's go ahead and start heading over towards the Winter Woods area. We haven't properly explored the Winter Woods just yet, so I'm pretty excited about that. We still have the Village of Light under construction. A very, very lovely place. All right, and then the bar open at the Crow, the Defeated Crow. What a cool place. I sense a little bit of a Ben's touch on that. And then this is where we've got the Village of Light, kind of the models, the ideas of what we're going to be building for the Village of Light shown off over here. I love the little bridge. Definitely need to do more work over here, but we're actually thinking about doing some streams in the future when we build in the Village of Light. I'm feeling more confident about that, so that might be something that definitely happens. And you can see the Weeping Willow Grotto over there. It looks like my willows are floating, but they definitely shouldn't be floating. So we may need to go and make sure the willows are okay later. But for now, we're going to run around up the side of this cliff where I need to put in a new path. And this will lead to the Tree of Light, to the beautiful Tree of Light overhead. And if we hop this way, then we can actually work our way over to the Winter Woods. And look at this, the statue that Pablo made for us. It is so awesome. I really do love walking on this side of the world, especially because we can see kindness blossoms planted by Laura and all of the other beautiful trees. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling really good about season 4, you guys. Sometimes it just feels like you can start with a fresh slate on something and tackle a whole bunch of goals that have just slipped right out of your fingers. Just wipe all of the to-do lists clean, start fresh, get things done. That's how I'm feeling, which is really very optimistic. Oh, I'm just very easily distracted. All right, so we've got more ferns. I need to collect those up because we need to put those inside of our exhibit for our black bear. And then I also need to build a proper path along this cliffside over to the Mushroom Island. Yay! This is where we were headed before I got distracted rescuing that German Shepherd last time. So this is Mushroom Island, and a long time ago I used to make actual mushrooms out of clay and sold them in my Etsy shop, and then people who bought them got a real mushroom added to Mushroom Island, and I'm really proud of it. And one day we may have more Mushroom Islands. We have Butter Belay here. Hi guys, hi! And eventually we're going to be able to come over and gather up like special types of mushroom soup and special types of mushroom meals from all of the different mushrooms. But this is David's mushroom right here. We've got Bix over there. So people have real life mushrooms that I made out of clay and crafted to represent all of these mushrooms. Sammy's mushroom is over there. So each one you see, there's a real life little mushroom running around the world somewhere, which is really exciting. Hi guys, Moolinda. I totally forgot about Moolinda. You're so cute. Oh my goodness, I have so many ideas for what to do with our mushrooms. But this is just kind of like a nice little garden to show off our beautiful mushrooms, Nefertiti's mushroom. And as you can see, the mushrooms lead to the Winter Woods. Look how pretty it is. We are going to need to make another path to get over here though, because it's kind of like you have to go through my yard to get here. So what I'm thinking of doing is the Winter Woods, you can reach by going across this bridge from Mushroom Island, but I'm thinking we might go down and we might dig through the Winter Woods mountain right over here. About here you should be able to see if I'm careful. Like right down there, if you look carefully, and I don't want to fall, but right down there you can see the cave entrance to that big cave system we were mining in a little bit ago. Tate, do be careful. But we were mining in that cave entrance, and right below us is that spot with the waterfall I like so much, and that frost tree that we have. So we're going to make a way to go up so that people can maybe come up. What if we do it so that it like kind of zigzags along the side of this mountain so that you can kind of see like an opening, and we'll put a banister so people can have like a balcony peeking out, and then you can go up a little bit more and there can be like another balcony peeking out so you can see the forest as you climb up to the top. That would be really pretty. We'll have like a whole cave system making it so people can get from down there, which is where the Peafell Garden actually is, all the way up to the top of the mountain where we will have the Winter Woods. So let's go ahead and put on our winter gear. All of our fur helmet, fur outfits will swap over to have our diamond shovel, and let's go explore the winter forest. I've never explored it before. I'm so excited. Oh, look, there's snow. Oh, immediately you walk in on some snow and a chicken. Hi, do you want to come enjoy my chicken coop? Yeah, do you want to do that? Come on, buddy. I need more chickens. We'll have to name you something special. All right, so up we go. There's the Peafell Garden. You can actually see it from here. I love being able to see different parts of the zoo from up here. And then, oh, what's this? This is so pretty. A yellow bellflower. Oh my gosh, it's so lovely. And there's some Daphnes, and there's a whole bunch. Look at all of these gourd gardens. There's so many ground gardens. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get away from the edge of the cliffside though. We'll start investigating a little bit deeper in. And here we go. We've been up here once before, but not when it was a frost forest. So now the entire top of this hillside, this beautiful little mountain area has turned into a gorgeous frost forest, and it's so pretty. Look at all of this. Watch out for the boar, and look at all of this beauty. Oh, this is going to be so awesome. We can put in so many different exhibits, you guys. Oh, let's come down and investigate the plants first things. Oh my gosh, there's so many plants. There's little berry gardens, little shrubs. Oh, what are these again? Okay, these are the little fountain grass pieces. There's lots and lots of little gardens everywhere, leafy gardens popping up. Oh, look at this yellow guy. There's a couple. I fell in the hole again. There's a couple yellow guys. So this is the weeping forsythia, and then right over here is the caria. All right, they're very lovely. Yellow is unexpected. There's some ruins that I need to take care of from an experiment we did a long time ago. Oh, and here we go. So this is kind of more the pattern I'm thinking we'll end up using up here on the mountain. Some nice lavender growing up here with some shrubs, and then maybe some of these guys, the Chris plants. So the Chris plants look really nice up here. And then what kind of trees are these? Oh, look how lovely this is. You guys, an observatory. Where are my idea signs? I need my idea sign stat. What do you mean I don't have any idea signs on me? I have gotten so lazy. I have gotten so immensely lazy. Glorious Crafter, come to me. All right. Which tree? I do need to get some of these guys. They look so pretty. I definitely want to grow some of them. Who to cut down? Who to cut down? I don't want to cut down so many trees. Oh, it's so hard. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise I will replant you. I just need some of your little saplings. There we go. Did it drop any saplings? Yes, it did. Look at those. Beautiful pine saplings. So those are lovely pine trees. We will replant them for sure. Let me gather up these guys, and then we need to get out some torches pretty soon. I totally forgot we didn't have this area lit up. All right, so we'll grab out a couple of stacks of torches, and then let me go ahead and put together a crafting table. So we definitely need a crafting table as well. There we go. Little crafting station. And let me go ahead and put this down, and we'll get some torches out. Oh, it's so pretty here. So we're gonna have to do some exploring, and I definitely want to go ahead. All right, we'll put the pine wood up there. I want to do some exploring, and I want to put down some signs. So let me grab a couple stacks of signs. And we're going to put down some signs so that I can declare like what we're going to be building. Let's put down these pine trees again too, because they're so pretty. And we'll have to go around with the torches too to kind of light things up a little bit. Oh, the beautiful moon is rising. Very nice. So, observatory. An observatory maybe up on top of one of those ledges would be quite lovely. I guess right now what I can do is put down some torches, and we'll have to figure out what kind of beautiful... Ooh, there's a lot of boars. I guess we could have a wild boar. I'm going to be bold with the signs. wild boar exhibit. So that's something that might be really good for this forest area. This is kind of like your winter woods, really cold forest zone. What's that? What is that over there? Is that just an oddly colored piece of, just an oddly colored piece of snow. But snow is also very cold. So one of the other things I was thinking that we could put in here is probably either a soup or hot cocoa shop. So let's go with like soup, hot cocoa shop, and hopefully I can follow through on some of these ideas. And speaking of cold things, let me go ahead and have some vegetable soup so we can try to warm ourselves up a little bit, and then I'll put down a little torch. All right, hi puppies. Okay, let me go ahead and feed you guys some cheesy bacon bites. What do you think about that? All right, Zoe, do you want some cheesy bacon bites? There you go, sweetie. All right, Iris, how about you? A few for you. You were really hungry, Iris. Well, I still have some peanut butter and carrot chews. Tate, would you like a peanut butter and carrot chew? There we go. So they're good. Oh, look at the mistletoe. Oh, this is so cute. This is actually a Apache dwarf mistletoe. And so it would be really fun to have some places where mistletoe are just hanging all around of our zoo. That would be really nice too. And then an observatory up on top of that mountain might be nice. Oh yeah, and I need to gather up the snow. That's why we came. Oh, I just got so excited with all of the new plants and the opportunities for who knows what we might be able to get up to over here. So we'll gather up some of this snow. I guess if we want to gather up snow, even though this area has a lot of snow, it'd probably be easier if we found some sort of, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to destroy the ground. My shovel is just too powerful for its own good. But I guess if I want to gather up a lot of snow, getting a good snow shovel would probably be better. And then going somewhere a little bit further from home where it's just open snowy area. And I actually think there's a spot like that over by our meadow of horses. So we might check that out in the future. But for now, let's go ahead. I can just put down a few torches. Ooh, and there's a little patch of snow. So yeah, we might go, instead of gathering up snow here, because it's harder than I thought because I don't want to destroy the ground here. We might go ahead and go over to the meadow of horses where I know there's a good spot. Oh, look, and some ferns. Wonderful. Ooh, what the heck? We just got some zucchini beans from these ferns. That's interesting. All right, still need to figure out what to do with the zucchini beans. All right, so let's come over, because I think like a nice little elevated spot like this, gotta get rid of that tar, might make for a really good observatory. And it would be fun to go into. Oh, there's a little baby. Okay, and there's Mama. I was going to rescue the baby deer if the fawn really needed somewhere to go, but it's okay. But an observatory, oh, and these things too. I need to learn more about cold weather plants. I actually don't know a lot about their biology, so I would love to learn about plants that really endure and survive in the cold. These guys, the Eldewiss. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, we should gather up some of these to give our friends. The Eldewiss, and then maybe some of these yellow bellflowers, and then some of these snowberries. Oh, I think that would be so fun. And then right over here, I'm thinking, let's see, observatory. I think that would be really fun to have an observatory put down so that we would be able to go in and maybe look up the night stars and things like that, which the night stars seem to be having some issues. So I'll definitely be looking into that as well. So let's see, should we go ahead and maybe try to, oh, sleep means sheep, and sheep, you guys. Okay, here's the big idea. Here is the biggest idea that I was kind of sitting on top of and wanting to share with you guys. How about an ugly Christmas sweater shop? And the more ugly Christmas sweaters you guys send in, the more the shop will grow. I really love that idea. We need to go get some Christmas sweater sheep in order to make them different colors, like green and red and white. And then we need to like harvest their dye or harvest their wool. And then maybe you could trade the amount of wool you gather in for an ugly Christmas sweater. But I think that would be adorable to have some ugly Christmas sweaters, and you guys could send in ugly Christmas sweater designs for Minecraft skins, and we could have models in our little shop. And the more you guys send in, then the bigger the shop grows. So it might be just a teeny little shop to start with, and then if people really get into it and send in a lot of ugly Christmas sweaters, we might end up with an ugly Christmas sweater empire, and it might be a gigantic department store. That would be so cool. We might even have like different celebrities come stop in and donate their time to model some of the ugly Christmas sweaters. If you guys may remember the baby zombie and the mud line of clothes that it was showing off. All right, so let's light some of this area up. and kind of see what we're dealing with. There's a lot of open space too, which I think would be really good for maybe some reindeer that we could go get from Twilight Forest, and we could definitely add in here. We might even be able to build a little bit of a pine forest and just have like a nice little beautiful walkthrough of a pine forest. I mean, because look how pretty these kinds of spots are, just full of all sorts of lovely flowers, all sorts of lovely grasses. This is very nice. I really like it up here. It's so pretty. It's just nice and isolated and pretty. We're going to definitely need... Oh, it looks like there was an ant here once upon a time. It left behind a giant birchwood tree. But we definitely will have to look into how to make it easier for people to get up and down from the top of the winter woods if we're going to start building exhibits up here. Oh, and we might even be able to make a little ice rink. Oh, I like that idea. All right. Ice rink. There we go. Question mark. And maybe we could make a big ice rink with penguins. An ice rink with penguins. How cute would that be? All right. I need to rename this ice rink with penguins. All right. There we go. You guys. Zoe, thank you. She took my sign. Ice rink with penguins. Oh, that would be fun. There we go. And then ugly Christmas sweater shop, which I'm actually really excited about because we can go get some sheep and they can be the ugly Christmas sweater sheep and they can help out. We'll harvest their wool to make the ugly Christmas sweaters. And why ugly Christmas sweaters, you may say? And that's because my beloved Chips adores ugly Christmas sweaters. He actually really, really loves them. And he really, really... Oh, catch the wild boar before it gets eaten or he eats me. Okay. Did I just catch a dead boar? Well, Tate, I think I just caught a dead boar. I'm not sure what I think about that. Let me kind of clear out a little spot really quickly. Tate, I think we just gathered a dead boar and I'm really, oh, dang it. See, my shovel is too powerful. I need a better snow shovel that's not going to like rip the top of the ground off. Did I just get, and he's gone. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I just caught a dead boar. Oh my goodness. Because my puppies killed him before I could rescue him because he was attacking me. So, I mean, they were really just saving my life, but still. And look at this. We really are tearing the ground apart trying to gather up this snow. So I think we're going to go to a different area to gather up the rest of the snow because I definitely don't want to rip up this ground because this is going to be our future winter woods exhibit. Oh, and maybe we can make some little gardens to gather up these special little ice flowers. There's a really beautiful icy, the icy iris, and I still want to start up the garden club so that we can meet with the gardeners and do special things or bring them special resources to get these flowers, because there's a lot of flowers out there in the world that don't propagate on their own, and you can't use the little plant mega pack. There's a little kind of, I wouldn't call it a cheat, but it's kind of like a little sneaky thing you can do. Dang it. My puppies keep gathering up the flowers. Guys, they keep gathering up the plants before I can get them. Okay, there we go. So you have two Daphnes because when we gathered up this Daphne, we actually snagged both of them. So I can put them both back down. But one of the sneaky things, puppies, you can do if the puppies stop stealing my stuff. One of the sneaky things you can do, sit Zoe, sit Tate. All right, Iris, sit. Okay, not in the ground though, Iris. I'm a little worried about you there. All right, there we go. We dug Iris out of the ground. I have no idea why she was sitting there. But one of the sneaky things you can do, puppies, let me get away from them so they don't like grab it from us, is you can kind of stand here and you can just like pick up the plant and drop it again really quickly. And then sometimes, I don't think bone meal spamming works on it, but that's like something you can do, but it's kind of still a little bit of a pain. And sometimes you can get it down, like now there's two of them. So you can just sort of stand here like this. There we go. And how many crisp plants can we end up with? Because it's the sneaky cheaty way of doing that. And now we have like 6 of them. You see? 7 of them even. So it really goes pretty quickly. But I like something a little bit more educational than exploiting the plants like that. So I want to start up the gardening society. And what you can do is you can meet with the various gardeners. And of course that trick only works for plant mega pack plants too. And eventually I want to start making like some plants of my own for like our own little garden expansion mod thing. That would be really fun. fun. But that only works with plant megapack plants. So I want to have a gardening society that will meet, and then you can do different tasks for them, or you can learn how to gather up more plants from them, and it will also reflect like the real life facts about those plants, except the icy iris. That one's totally nuts. That's not out there in the real world, alas. So we would come up with some really amazing mythology for it. But in my opinion, that's half the fun. That's half the fun, is making up the mythology for some of the plants and animals we find, like the zombies and the yetis that like to toss you around the place. Look at me, I'm destroying this area. All right, we are gonna come back later. What do you mean? Oh, I forgot. I forgot how snowballs do that so that you can't. I forgot snowballs do that so that you have to like, there we go. Keep turning them into snow. Oh, look how much snow we got from over here. This isn't so bad. All right, so I think that my plan to gather up snow from over here is not very practical, since you also end up destroying a lot of the land as you go. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go to an area that I wouldn't mind kind of being a little less gentle in. It wouldn't really affect things as badly. And we will go gather up the snow from there instead so that we can give these things to our friends. I have an idea for a fun kind of chicken coop. In fact, I actually kind of want to make an igloo chicken coop for our chickens this year. So we might make a little igloo chicken coop, or we might make a proper chicken coop, both of which would be really fun ideas. And then I think we're going to definitely wiggle our way back over to the temperate forest, just wrap up the things over there, and we can devote ourselves for the rest of December and into moving into season 4. So moving into the 4th year of zoo crafting, we can devote ourselves to building here in the winter woods, which is going to be so exciting. Oh, I'm starting to feel it again, you guys. Give me just till the end of the year, and then I will be back on my Seri best. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. But all right, I'm going to get the puppies back to the house then, because it looks like we're going to drop this chicken off, and then I think we'll go gather up more snow. So we're going to go on an adventure, and it would be good to compare a different snowy biome against this snowy biome, and we can see what they have to offer and what kind of animals are there and what kind of plants are there too, because this is very pretty. I really think I want to preserve as much of this in its natural state as possible. And we'll also have to come up with something fun to replace the light sources too. So a lot of new ground to be broken here, and a lot of new discoveries to make. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.